Hi guys, I'm Sep and welcome back to my channel. We have watched the Lord of Mysteries episode 6, we watched the CB version, and now we are watching Old Times Mysticism class as always, Lord of Mysteries Extras Part 6. And shout out to Merlin Sparrow as always to provide the translation and stuffs. Let's just start. I have watched the episode 6. Okay. Yeah, we know that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so they're especially like in opposition with the Church of God were. So I think like every church has their like own opposition church, but in the cut content there was a special thing that like in the past there was a like a special church, like obviously there was 7 churches then also, but there was some church named God of Craftsmanship. Then Emperor Roger like fought with that church and like destroyed the church and like created the new church, God of Steam and Machinery. And the things that has been mentioned here till now, I think we know about this till now. And about the secret organizations, obviously secret organizations don't believe in these gods, because how secret order and Aurora order, they were like trying to awaken. There are two possibilities that I have like understood so far. If you have like seen the previous reactions of mine, that what I said, that maybe they are trying to awaken a true god, like the myth of creation, the whole story, that there was one true god, like one true god who is apparently evil spirit, and from that, from various body parts of that true god, the other gods, that 7 orthodox beings, that the mainly the people in fifth epoch like praises and stuffs. So those gods were created from that true god, and maybe this organization, mainly these two organizations, Aurora order and secret order, are trying to awaken that god. Or there is a possibility that they believe in the true god, that yes, the true god exists, but they don't want to like praise and respect the gods that was created from the true gods, and they want to awaken a separate evil being that is like separate from the true god. Because if you like watch episode 1 of Lord of Mysteries once again, then if you like read the dialogues, then it seems like they think that true god is a evil existence and they want to awaken some other evil force. That seems to me like that. Maybe I'm understanding it wrong, but yeah, these are two possibilities that is. And we know about the demoness sect, that is like pretty clear. They want to awaken the primordial demoness, who is like the true successor to the true god, and she was the true one, like who like started everything, and she will be the one who will end everything. And that is the stuffs that we know so far. But yeah, let's just continue. Okay. Yeah, we know that because like in episodes also they mention that Holy Cathedral has not permitted stuffs and etc. So we know that Holy Cathedral is like in the above the is the headquarters of the Church of Heaven and Goddess. Yeah. So yeah, we also saw that like in episode 2. So like when Dunn told Klein about the pathways that he could choose, and there were like complete pathways and incomplete, and in the cut content and previous extras we also got to know about these stuff, that like seer and mystery prior pathways are incomplete, because obviously they are like very good in like finding stuffs and like mysticism and these stuffs, which is and having knowledge, gaining knowledge, having great spirit vision and stuffs. And so they are like pretty useful, but they are incomplete because they are not good in combat, and there are like many more things. That's why like they are called incomplete. But sleepless corpse collector warrior, they are like complete pathways. And even in like episode 2, when Klein had to choose a pathway, he had two options: seer or mystery priors in the incomplete, because maybe they did not have other potions, but they had the seer and mystery prior potion 9, potion of sequence 9. So Klein had to choose one of those. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Oh, this is new. The internal elite team. Oh, oh, yeah, that makes sense because you know the Hanged Man, Olger, in our Tarot Club in the Divine Realm Grey Fog meeting, that blue hair guy. So he has chosen the Sailor pathway because he had formula of two portions of two pathway. One was Sailor and one was Spectator. So Audrey, the Justice Lady, she chose the Spectator one. So and Olga chose the Sailor one because that makes sense because he usually like travels through ships and stuff on sea and stuffs. So yeah, Lord of Storms and Sailor pathway makes sense, but it absolutely emphasizes treating the enemy with the cruelty of storm. Okay, and they only have one pathway. That makes sense because that is the like that suits them. Okay, okay. So they will not start the war, but they will end the war. That is good. And like sailor pathway is pretty good, like we saw in the cut content, it has pretty good powers. I forgot, but they were good when I saw it for the first time. But spectator pathway, like it felt like useless to me. It only has one ability, and that is to spectate without interfering to stuffs. I don't know how that will help in the future. We'll obviously get to know more about that in the future, I am hoping. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Like it was originally god of craftsmanship, but then Emperor Rosal came and then destroyed it, or like fight against that, and like created like new steam engines and some new technologies, and then it turned into the Church of God on Steam and Machinery. Yeah. Okay. Savant, that's a new pathway. I have heard it, but mystery pyre, yeah, that's we know about it. So they mainly are under the mystery pyre pathway. Ebernet goddess is not like mainly mystery pyre focused, but they has had the potion, and old Nile is a mystery pyre pathway. That's interesting. Mercenary hermit, yeah, yeah. We know that because they were helping us, the Nighthawkers, in like catching trees when we had to like catch trees. And yeah, now the secret organizations. Ah, I wanted to know about the other organizations also. What is psychology alchemist? Have we heard about it before? I don't remember about it. We know about uh, we know about these three: demonist sect, aura order, and secret order. Psychology alchemist. Interesting. I wanted to know about aura order and secret order more though. Because their gods are not pretty clear, like what they are actually trying to awaken. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah, yeah, we know that. Yeah. DC. They even don't know what to call him slash her. What are their pronoun? Please don't cancel me, please. Yeah, it's a little bit newer secret organization. Okay, 200 and 300 years seems pretty old to me, but yeah, they are comparatively more new. Okay, so now it is clear that they worship the true creator. So maybe I was wrong. So okay, so they worship the true creator. Okay, so I was correct that it was meant to be the true God that they were showing. That everyone possesses divinity. That's a interesting belief, but okay. So spiritual is that what it is trying to mean? Reach divinity and become an angel. So is it not the same as like progressing through sequences? It's the same thing. Even even like to progress through sequences, you need like high spiritualism, or you can't become very low sequence. And sequence 1 and 2 are called angels. This is also a way that they believe, the raw order, that you can reach divinity. And who are the oracles? They are part of the raw order, and there are 22 oracles. And the one we met and who killed Vincent was Mr. Z. So should not be the 26, but there are only 22. But still, his name is Mr. Z. I don't know what the other names will be. Maybe there are some letters missing, that's why they are 22. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Become an engine. No, okay, I don't think that matters if it is not in a Tonga also. So I think it's like anime specifically, no. So I think it is meant for us to know, because it will not be like revealed in anime. So yeah, I think we can watch it. Sarah tool. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we know that. The least understood. Yeah, because like they only appear when they want to like find the Antigonus family, and it was mentioned in the cut content also that they were the one who like created the Antigonus family's notebook, and somehow they lost it, and it was in hands of Aurora Order, and they gave it to Welchanaya, and that's how Aurora Order lost it. But the main question is, how did Aurora Order got the notebook? And Secret Order lost it, and now their main target is to find the notebook, and they has that unique symbol to them. Yeah, why? They have a like pretty good connection with the Antigonus family, but what is the like connection? Antigonus family also had so many connections in the fourth epoch with many empires, like with the Tudor dynasty, some guy named Tudor, with the Solomon Empire, some dark emperor stuff. So who knows? And they had some kind of mission. Uh, the Seer pathway. So secret order. Can client join the secret order? That would be pretty interesting. What if he does? Because client also like was trying to find the Antigonus notebook, and he also has some kind of connection with the Antigonus notebook. Like when Welchanaya got it, client was also trying to do some kind of ritual with Welchanaya, but he now has no memories of what happened on the day of 27th June. But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that was it. Okay, yeah. In so far we have seen just a clown, and I don't know why I did not hear the blonde guy was mentioned. The blonde guy who was like stalking Klein in episode 1. He was also a member of the Secret Order. He had that symbol also. Oh, Psychology Alchemist. So it is a pretty new organization. It is not mentioned in the anime so far. I am assuming, because I don't think I missed it. or even if I missed it, like there should be like halftime that archive thing, no, that there should be like mention of that. So I don't think I missed it. It's new. It started as psychology enthusiast. Okay, from the ruins left behind the Herms through a treasure map. It laid the foundation and direct for the research of the psychology and alchemy. Okay. Shut up. That's interesting. So the spectator pathway is directly under psychology alchemist and the dragon symbol also. Because Klein could see the constellation symbols of uh, Audrey and Olger. Olger had something related to like storm and stuff, something related to sailor. Audrey had this dragon symbol, and Klein had something a like pupilless eye. That's interesting. And yeah, it's still not clear like who secret order and this new organization are like trying to awaken. Maybe my theory is still valid and the secret order are the one who oppose the true existence, the true creator. And they are trying to awaken some other evil spirit. That is one possibility. And Aurora Order are the one who is trying to just awaken a true existence. We know about primordial demons that the demon sect is trying to awaken. Psychology alchemist and secret order is still hidden. We don't know who they are like trying to awaken. So they are all evil gods. Hidden says the true creator, the primordial demon, dark side of the universe, the chained god, death. But the other seven gods who were created from the true creator, in the people in fifth epoch believe them, but they don't believe the true creator, like from which the other gods were created. I know it's a like story, and many people maybe think that's just a fantasy and does not believe in it because it's even before first epoch, and even knowing something about fourth epoch is still like very rare, and the epochs before that is like mystery to them, and the myth of creation is just like a myth as it sounds. Hidden says, okay, they are explaining also good, the embodiment of spiritual numerology. He really likes to impart knowledge to beyonders of the same pathway. Okay. Yeah, something about the order, no? In the cut content, like there were more orders. I don't know if they are organizations, but something mentioned about the order and stuffs. Mystery Fire. Okay. Yeah, don't get so excited. Okay, it's good. I thought this hidden says part was a little confusing, so here are some bits from the novel. You can skip ahead if you want. Okay, alright, let's save some time and return to the main topic. The Moses Ascetic Order was first established. So, Moses Ascetic Order was a organization. So, like, there were many more like previous organizations, but the current ones are like the four organizations that we heard about, the secret organization, and there are many more orders that we like got to know from the cut content, but few humans that had read the blasphemy slate. So this organization has to be pretty old, like very old, because it was like a rumor that Emperor Rosal had also seen the blasphemy slate, and from that he got the idea of the all the 22 tarot cards and the where the all the secrets of the uh, all the pathways and like beyond the potions has written. So few humans that has like read the blasphemy slate. It is a slate that like no one has no idea like what the origin is of that, and it is related to the true creator somehow. But they believed in non-anthropomorphic god. I don't know how to pronounce that. Called the hidden space. Okay, the description is that of a god, but it is more of an ideology, a natural law. For example, all objects are numeric. The hidden space is an embodiment of spirit numerology, or that knowledge is supreme, and the hidden space is knowledge itself. Hence, the original Moses ascetic order was a very respectable organization, and it maintained a good relationship with the other major churches. The members of the organization led ascetic lives to resist losing control and to resolve the effects of the remnant portion. They strictly kept their order's secrets, and they upheld moral and religious precepts. They believed that humans continuously reincarnate after death. So they were pretty respectable organization in the past, and they seemed good, or like morally good compared to the other organization that we currently have in the fifth epoch. And some few people started this organization who has like read the blasphemy slate. So like this organization has to be like pretty old. Taboos. Yeah, we know that. We also got to know this even in the cut content also. Like when Dunn directly saw the true creator, he passed away, and he only passed away because he was sequence 7. But if like he was sequence 9, he could have even died. Like, so that's how bad directly looking at the god is. And in the recent episode also, Klein also saw the eternal blazing sun, one of the seven orthodox beings, directly, but grey mist powers saved him. So the grey mist powers are like even compared to so like very low sequence beyond her. So my theory again comes here, that maybe the full card is sequence 1 or sequence 0, like how there are like 22 cards that Emperor Rosal made. So maybe there are, and how the in the divine realm in the Grey Fog Tarot Club, like there are 22 seats, and one of the seats is the full card that client chose. So maybe there are cards named the Justice, the Hanged Man. So maybe there are like 22 cards like for all the positions, maybe. And how the 0 numbered card is the Fool. So maybe that is the sequence 0, and the other sequences, like that's how maybe it is all organized. And that client, like the Gramish powers shaped client, even after looking at a god directly, and like lived over 1 minute, he got in a reward for that even. And that is all because of the Gramish. He got the sequence 4 portion of the sun pathway, and that is very interesting actually. Mental breakdown or even physical mutation, that explains even more. Like if a normal human sees a god, it's over for them actually. But being a beyonder helps. Yeah, through body. Yeah, he would. Yeah, but client is alive still, so it explains many things. Okay. Okay. What is getting less and less? I don't know. Maybe the students who are actually listening to his class, or maybe his days. He's pretty old, and Klein also told something like he's held or something is not looking good. Maybe it is just because he's old, or maybe he's hiding some disease or something like that. But Klein could see something through his spirit vision when he became a beyonder for the first time. So I don't know, and the translation just got cut out. But yeah, that's it for the Lord of Mystery Extras part 6. It was only 5 minutes, but in these 5 minutes they were pretty good informations. And yeah, that's it for today's reaction. Stay safe, stay happy. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next reaction video.